Hey folks, Stu from Evolution Unleashed. Today we're going to take a first look at Midjourney's new alpha, their web-based platform. For those who aren't aware, Midjourney is a text-to-image generator and generally considered the best when it comes to photorealism, which is pretty cool. Now you've got DALL-E if you want to create fun images, but when you need to get a bit more serious, Midjourney's the way to go. But up to now, you had to use Discord, which was a real pain. One, a lot of people don't know how to use Discord. Two, you had to type Imagine prompt. It was a little bit manual. And then finding all your images was quite challenging. So let's go see what's up today. We got a special email yesterday. Happy Easter for me. As an experienced user who's created more than 1,000 images with Midjourney, yeah, we get a bit carried away. You have early access to create images on our website. We've built a place where you can create in a flow state and be inspired by the community. To start creating, sign in at their new website, type your prompt into the Imagine bar and hit enter. Your images will appear in the create menu on the left. It's still a work in progress, but we wanted to let you try it first. Click on the video. So if you want to see all the new features, you can, but I'd much rather just go play. So here you go. Here is the new Midjourney. I've been playing. I'll show you some of these images. But first, let's look at the interface. I'm in dark mode. I really, really do not like this red. So we can always flick back to light mode. The red's a lot easier to see and much easier on the eye. I'm a dark mode kind of guy, but I think for today, we'll just stick with the light mode. Okay, so in the Explore menu, like when you go to their website, you can see all the creations that people are making, and you have a lot of options. You can right-click, like the image, you can use the prompt, you can use the image in your prompt, or you can use the reference styles that it did. Very cool images here. So great way to sort of get inspiration and learn how to prompt Midjourney to get these type of images. Anyway, that's your Explore menu. So that's what they mean by community. We'll have a look at the prompt interface. So you can zoom it down. Now it's a bit strange. There's no enter button. So when you put a prompt in, there's no way to enter it, okay? So you have to just press enter. Now you can press the plus and that will bring up your choose a file if you want to copy an image or use their new, similar commands to make it look like the same. But we're not going to play with that. We're just wanting to sort of have a look at their interface today. So you can see you've got portrait, square, or landscape, and within each, there's 4 sizes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. 1 square, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 5 of each. So that's some pretty cool sort of sizing that you've got pretty much everything you need. Much easier than having to type --4:3 or --AR for aspect ratio, which is the old Discord command. So now you don't need that. You've still got your style, your --S, so you can play around with that. It's defaults to 100. Weirdness, their new sort of thing. Explore unconventional aesthetics with the experimental weirdness parameter. This introduces quirky and offbeat qualities to your generated images, resulting in unique and unexpected outcomes. We'll keep that down. And then variety, this influences how varied the initial image grids are. High values will produce more unusual and unexpected results in compositions. Lower values have more reliable, repeatable results. And you've got relax, fast, or turbo. We're going to play with turbo because it is incredibly fast. So pretty simple. You can go standard raw. We'll just stick with standard. You can choose your Midjourney. I think 6 makes a lot of sense. Gosh, can't wait till they do video. And then, you can just enter in a prompt. So if you go to your create menu here, this is one thing I actually really like about what they've done. You very easily see all your generations. Okay, even all your old ones are here as well. So you can see I like to play with studios like this. That's how I create them. Actually, I have a resource for creating these studios in Midjourney. I'll drop it down in the description. But what I did to showcase sort of how it works, you can have a look. I've just been using the same prompt, a man walking through an urban jungle. I changed it to park with his golden Labrador, and I've just tried different styles. Over here, I've got a style guide. I'll drop that in the description and comments as well. And you can see there are just so many really cool ways to restylize, we want to have a look at how that works. So we've been using some different ones. So this one is Futurism and Dreamcore, and you can just use the left and right arrows to scroll through the generations. You can also see here on the right, you can now just scroll up and down, and anything that jumps out, you can just click on, which is pretty cool. Now, not hugely intuitive, but this little X up the corner is how you get back to this menu. Okay, there's some cool other features. So if we have a look at this one, for example, same thing, but this time we're just using Futurism and Synthwave, which is cool. We can scroll through those. So let's say we like this one. We want to vary it. We can just go very strong, and we'll get 4 new ones. You'll see over in the Create. You can also see them being made right before your eyes, and they'll be at the top of your list. And you can see this turbo mode is very fast. And now we've got our 4 variations of that image, which I think is really, really cool. Okay, again, not the most intuitive interface, especially not having a go button. You have to press enter. We'll show you that. So we've been experimenting with just sort of different styles. So you can see, you know, kintsugi and ink drawing, you get some cool stuff, you know, so you can blend and mix styles, use your imagination. This is how I drive these things. Rather than trying to get too complex in the prompt, I just throw some styles in to give it the kind of look and feel I want. And as I said, we've got hundreds and hundreds of styles here that you can choose from. Okay, and again, you've got some other stuff you can upscale. Let's use Creative Upscale for that one. And you'll see immediately over in my Create menu that will be creating at the top of my list. You can remix. Let's remix it as well. You can use Pan if you want to change the angle, expand out left, right, up, or down. You can zoom. You can change the aspect ratio and more. You can rerun it and so on. So it's cool functionality. And what I like is it's very close. I don't like that you have to close this menu all the time and you have to click. What are we doing? That's just stuck on the remix. Oh, that just put the prompt up there. Well, we're learning. Okay, we're learning. So we would just take out the AR. And this is our remix. So we might change it, the setting, rather than an urban park, we might have them walking through a carnival. Okay, so if you want to remix, you'll get the same style. And when you have to actually press enter to make it go, there's literally no go button. It is an alpha. And then we can scroll to the top and you can see here's our generation. So this is our upscale that we were doing, the creative upscale. It's still upscaling. So you can see it upscaling there. Again, you've got to use that little X. Interesting, huh? I'm quite impressed. Okay, so here's we just changed it to the carnival setting in that same style. Pretty cool. Similar style. So that style is a really cool way to have a similar look and feel. You can just change the scene, right? So it's still this guy with his Labrador. The guy changes a little in each one, but you know, you'll be able to create plenty. You'll see when I show you all of the variations, all the cool stuff you can do. Now, if you don't add a style, you just let it do its own, you'll just get something very photographic. Oh my goodness, I have no idea. That looks like 2 dogs blended into one. Horrific. We won't look too carefully. I guess that's why they give you 4, so you don't get too disturbed. But here's some other cool stuff. So come off this. And when you see a style that you like here, let's say I want to reuse this one here, which is pretty cool. So that's cartoon and comic book. I don't know if I can zoom in. Yeah, zooming in doesn't really make a difference. That's a bit better. Okay, so let's say I like this one. So what you can do is either click use and bang, it puts it up into the prompt. So we can change that as well. So a man walking through a busy market. Okay. And obviously we've already set that, but you can then go and let's add a bit of weirdness. Let's lower the variety. Let's up the stylization just for fun. And again, no go button. So we'll just come back up here and press enter. Bit weird. And then it doesn't disappear. So you have to manually close. Cool. So it'll be available to everyone soon according to that message. Right. So again, at the top, here is our style being remixed. with the Labrador through the garden. Remember, this is comic book art. Very cool. Very cool. I don't know where the guy is, but there's 2 Labradors this time. Okay, and look at that face. My goodness. Ooh, yeah. AI still got a ways to go, folks. The good news is there's plenty of room for improvement, but again, good prompting helps. These are pretty lazy prompts that I'm using, again, to get rid of that. And then I love that you can just see all of this. So that's really just a quick first look. You got some other stuff here. We'll have to zoom back out. So rating images is where you can rate images. The highest rated images win free processing hours and whatnot. You can rate ideas. So if you want, let's just say it would be great if there was a go button on the prompt interface. All right, something simple. So they may not have thought of that. It's pretty obvious. You press enter. There's a help menu, the latest releases, all that sort of stuff. So it's pretty cool. And so on. So yeah, I like that all your images are together and it's very easy. You can very quickly find one. You can rerun, you can use, you can hide if you don't like them. You can download them. You can report if they're dodgy or something's wrong. You can copy them or you can send them through to your Discord. But that feature doesn't seem to be working. Discord URL not available. Maybe something in my settings. I haven't really played that deep. But this was just a first look at the new alpha. And as you can see, it gives you a lot more ability to see your creations. If we come over and just show you the old Discord. So I have my own bot here. Helps if I press the right one. Okay. So you can see here, it doesn't save any of those ones to my Discord, but look how hard it is to go and find your images. You got to scroll so much. Now, of course, with the web, it's just all there. So much better. And what I like is all your old ones are there too. So you can go and very quickly sort of by date, see where everything is that you've created and so on. So, see some of the stuff I've been doing. Okay, that is your first look at Midjourney Alpha. Not sure if that's that revolutionary, but it is much better to be able to see all your work. The interface still needs some work. The UI, having go buttons, the dark mode with that red is pretty garish, but hey, it is what it is. Another step forward where Midjourney have realized that they need to be a bit more accessible to compete with ChatGPT, Ideogram, these other image generators that are really going up in popularity, where it's just magic prompting. You type what you want, it reforms your prompt and sends it through to the image generator. Midjourney, you need to have a bit more technical skill in image generation, but we have some free guides in our community to getting started with Midjourney. I'll drop those links as well. And that's it for today. Hope you've enjoyed a quick look at Midjourney. See you in the next one. Peace.